Okay, guys. Me, Misha, everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Let's see what's going on in the world. Um, and there's a lot. To say the very least, this becomes our um, resistance bar. And that was a sign of strength. The test level. Gosh, my head is not working. I had like a 2-hour callback. I'm drained. It was great though. Super cool. Super productive. And I've learned a lot. And I love the casting director. And she's directing her own play now in theater, so fingers crossed. So yeah. Oh, actually, this was 169, 174. So yeah, that was the sign of strength. And we like wouldn't be able to trade it because it was just the beginning of the day and we didn't know whether it's gonna be a break. I mean, oh, and also there is no resistance bar for this short impulse because it was part of the upthrust. So now we can tell. Um, okay. Yeah, this is bouncing in a balance now. So let it decide what it wants to do. It's break. It's a break now. Gosh, why I'm so tired. Why am I so tired? Okay, so yeah, this now becomes, and also super technically 394, 395. So yeah, I would keep it as, and it's also breaking bar. So technically it's a part of this like 2-bar upthrust. So it's hard to tell. Yeah, and volume is here. Yeah, I think it's legit. To be disciplinarian, there's no resistance bar, but there's still 0.5. No, there's still 0.5. Yeah, I see. It came to 0.5. Then came again, broke it a little higher, didn't give me a signal, and don't. So yeah, after this, pretty much. That's how 0.5 works exactly. Just this time around, didn't give us a signal. Didn't give me a signal. And volume is even higher. Yeah, there was no signal. If this was a little higher, like this. Boink. Up thrust test, and that would be an entry. But didn't happen. Dow Jones holds the level. Now we just need to, like, I'm not in this trade, but like one of the few trades that wouldn't have worked. And I would be waiting to break even. That would have worked out beautifully. What I'm looking for. Yeah. Well, so technically, that would need a test and continuation of the trend, but schematically, it's good in continuation of the trend. Yeah, I should trade more. There's so many trades. There may be a dozen trades now that I didn't take in the past 2 months. And only two of them would have to break even. The rest would be like in profit. I'm okay. Russian market kind of held, like, speaking of the sovereignty of Russian economy, it's kind of holds. I like crypto for all of those who says that crypto is its own autonomous market. No, it's not. That's what it did on Friday. Oh, my point was though I wanted to see if there is any delay. Can you imagine if there is a delay? 10th of October. I need to know when it really start dropping. 21? Where the heck is 21? Okay, let's not do exchange. Let's just do um Los Angeles for now. Where's the delay? Uh, Los Angeles. I need something that dropped more. Let's see. Yeah. The drop happened. It started kind of falling from the market opening. And then the big drop happened the next hour after the market closed in New York. It's interesting. And that's why whole thing happened in the opening. 7 a.m. in the morning, but on uh, crypto, the drop happened. Yeah, it was dropping, but then boom, there was this like panic. So there is a delay. Oh, it must have been when Asia woke up. Yeah, too early, but maybe. So like Asia woke up and freaked out. or maybe Middle East. What about Dubai? No, must have been Asia. Anyhow, just for all of us who uh, crypto evangelists who try to prove to the entire world that crypto is its own species. I don't think so. I think crypto just repeats after American market. That's what I think personally. Personally, it's an interesting phenomenon, but like there's nothing underneath crypto except for people's passion, greed, and rebellious Spirit. What are the significant cryptos do we know? Well, BNB should have held. Yeah, pretty dramatic. Oh look, it recovered back. Ooh, dive to like 900 and back to BNB is strong. Would BNB USDT do worse? Because there is a speculation. Okay, what else? ING I think is trash. Yeah, look, from 12 bucks to like 2 bucks. There is no depth of the market, is all I'm saying. There is no depth of the market for any of this. Fjord is finally correcting, which I'm hurrying, even though I mean, I was thinking recently, why I'm so glad that Ford is dropping. I'm in position, but I want more. I wanted to come here and buy it from 0.5. No, I mean, I don't really know if this 0.5 is truer. And why this then? No, that doesn't make sense. Then we have to have. Uh, this 0.5, I just took it visually because, you know, that's visually is the last impulse of this wave. Okay. Huh, good. Okay, so anyhow, stop dropping for now. We'll go in correction. I have so much on my watch list, it's frustrating. Sorry. Maybe it's the weather change. I don't know. I'm kind of slow and yawning. Or maybe that casting director drained me. Slash director. Drain my batteries. In all the good ways. In all the good ways. That's what you expect, like, director and casting director to be. They gotta push you to, like, new levels, you know? Something that you didn't even think you were capable of. Yeah, this volume distribution is not good. This volume distribution is very short, I'd say. Yeah. Baba finally changes direction. Mm. So it's good for short now. I need to start doing something with shorts because it just pushed them like to this. I don't know what color do you call it. Tur- is it turquoise? No, it's not a turquoise. Turquoise. Kind of like turquoise. I just like mark them turquoise color and then I never get back to them. Never. Well, not daily. Yeah, things are changing direction. That's interesting. But that's like in essence the same SPY, just tripled. Yeah, I don't know why. I should have the identical stock. Let's keep it for now, but generally speaking, I don't know why I have it. Um, yeah, China Ethernet ETF is reversing. Interesting. It's short. I don't know where to start with this. Yeah, it's somewhere here. And then we have this as the resistance bar. And it's in 0.5. What's interesting is that the market gapped overnight, over weekend. I find it's very um so bulls are still buyers are still showing some teeth. Semiconductors. Semiconductors. Yeah, something like this. Same semiconductors. Hmm, that's interesting. It's even bigger volume than on Friday. And it's here. Volume takeover that didn't take over. It bumped into this volume. It's continuation of the trend. However, I don't think it's a good idea to trade it at all. At all. That was a quick 2 hour. I didn't take. Should I calculate all the... This is the continuation of the trend. But again, like, come on, guys. I'll mark it out because I'm stubborn. And I need to observe. No, I don't. You too, enjoy. Bye-bye. People asking me if I have any predatory loans I'm paying off. And I don't. But thank you for asking. Okay, so that's good for short. For sure. For sure, it's good for short. This volume distribution is not that short. Look how it bumped into volume and then springed it. But considering where the market is in general, don't think so. Some of the healthier stocks recovered from this drop. You know what I mean? This is also a short situation here now. Yeah. Mm. There are levels here. My beloved leaf blowers. I don't know if you can hear them with my noise suppression on my mic, but they're there, right under my balcony, doing what I consider the most useless and even useless and harmful ecologically and psychologically work by blowing leaves from one place to another. I hope that if you're a leaf blower, you're not offended to what I say. But yeah, I do think it's very strange job to contribute to carbon footprint And noise pollution, significant noise pollution by blowing leaves from one place to another. Don't you think? Oh, and also removing the organic matter from underneath the skiers for California. Organic matter. Um, yeah. The heck is this? Yeah, like I was kind of like eating myself up that I broke even on AIQ, and today does this. So now it's good in continuation of the trend, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. And it's well before the rotation point. Ah, no, just wild. At least we need a test. No, for sure we need a test here. So let's wait for a test. We need a test. Look how things popped. Incredible. Market is faithful. It's continuation of the trend. It's like right here in the level. Yeah. That would also probably need a test. Configuration of the spring is way better here. And there is room to go in there. See this volume? Or right in this volume. In Roman trading, we don't care. However, I do. There is some magic with this like volume zones. A test. We need a test. That would need a test to see comparable volume, but it didn't go much. Oof. Markets are hot. That would need a test. Oh, and it's also a resistance zone on monthly, so can't buy from daily, only from hourly. See how much we have on the list? No, I can't do all of this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna go target. I'm gonna go. Look at this tail. Look at this tail. It's initiative takeover that didn't take over. Look at this volume. It's bigger than Friday's. And we didn't even reach the biggest volume. Yeah. Looks like a sentence to me. So technically it's support level and 0.5 and all of that. But practically, I don't think so. It's more like 0.5 of this movement. United Health. Hmm. Look at this little guy. Only swing because swinger rule. Only swing. Because oh wait, because no context on monthly. Yeah. No, you guys things looks gloomy. Or maybe it's just me. As always. But I mean, come on, this time around. That's powerful. That's powerful. Let's just acknowledge that. It's far away from 0.5, and look at this break. It's just like, oh. Technically, that's like, that needs a test for sure. To say the very least. That needs a test. Look at this volumes. Oh, you're right in this volume. Yeah. That's a break. And that's a break as well. That was slow, right? And that's a break as well. Um, well, at least it's at the sport level. It has room to go. Canadian National Railway Company. We need a close manipulation signal for daily. We're not talking for daily. We're talking. Maybe here. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, hey. Okay. I don't know what to do with this one because our levels are here. It's like way below 0.5 now. Mm, Look at this guy. I was in 0.5, but not the right volume. This volume doesn't look like a correction. Mm, yeah. Also bigger volume, but didn't go. Didn't even reach. Yeah, no, it bumped into this volume level. And you guys, I'm gonna go. I'm juiceless. I think we yet to see a lot of interesting movement on the market. That's at least how I feel. Mm-hmm. This was a 0.5, and maybe there was something in 0.5. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, very familiar to something we already saw today. A little higher than this, and this is why we need his setup. And it didn't give us one. Okay. I'll stop here and continue later. This is unvolumed spring. It's weird. Okay, I'm gonna go. You guys, as always, trade responsibly on your own. No listen to anyone. No knows anything. Learn and grow.